Morning one and all present here. We the students of PYP 5 are going to conduct today's exhibition. Our topic is media. Media unit details by Sabrish, Vihan and RSS. Transdisciplinary theme. How we express ourselves. Central idea. Media influences the society and creates awareness around us. Lines of inquiry, forms of media. Social media can be used for information and learning. And third, our responsibility towards creating resources. Key concepts. Forms, function, responsibility. ATL skills, communication skills, self-management skills, and research skills. The ideal learner profile are communicator and open-minded. Now my friend Sabrish will tell us the first line of inquiry as forms of media.
Thank you, Vihar. Forms of media. What is media? Media is a communication tool used to communicate with a large group of people. There are three types of media: print media, audiovisual media, and social media. Now let's go to the oldest way of communication, which is print media. Print media is a way to communicate or share the news around the world. Print media can be explained in many ways, like magazines, newspapers, books, and many more. The uses of print media. Print media can be used for entertainment, news, reading, and communication. The examples of print media are newspapers, books, magazines, pamphlets, and more. Now let's go to the second form of media, which is audiovisual media. What is audiovisual media? Audiovisual media is an electronic media possessing both sound and visual component. The advantages of audiovisual media are it develops the listening skills, it gets attention, it is very easy to follow, it builds interest and motivation. And the disadvantages are technical problems, student distractions, expensive, consuming, and addiction. The auditory aids are tape recorders, microphones, amplifiers, earphones, and radio. The visual aids are blackboard, film strips, slides, epidiotscope, and overhead projector. Now let's go to the trending media, which is social media. What is social media? Social media refers to websites and applications that allow people to share their content quickly, efficiently, and in real time. The uses of social media are for sharing, marketing, interacting, and learning. The types of social media are social networking, social review sites, image sharing sites, video hosting sites, community blogs, discussion sites, and sharing economy network. The advantages of social media are easy learning, quick reach to the audience, direct connection with audience, can create an organic content, instant news and information, useful for business, cost effective. Now disadvantages are mental illness and addiction, fraudulent scams, false information, cyberbullying, privacy issues, time waste, and health issues. Now my friend Aryasen is going to explain the second LOI.
Thank you, Sabrish. Line of inquiry said 2. Social media can be used for information and learning. Why is social media important? Social media is important because it allows you to reach people locally, regionally, nationally, and even internationally. It is also useful for education. Example, because of COVID-19 lockdown, we couldn't go to school and interact with our teachers. But social media brings teachers to our home to continue. Social media, can it be leveraged as a learning tool? How apps can be useful for learning? Zoom. We can interact with people who are far for any project work. Pinterest. It is very useful for collecting ideas for our project. Google. It is very useful to search and find answers. It can answer any questions for education. Seesaw. It is useful for teachers and students to do the task and send in this situation. Prodigy. It is a fun, useful for learning maths and bring interest. Information. World is a big place where many things happen, but we may not be aware of it. Social media is spreading information fast. Apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and more. Now, my friend Vian will explain the third line of inquiry.
Thank you, Arisha. Our third line of inquiry is our responsibility towards creating resources. Information about media-related resources. Resources of media has a main role in influencing, making people learn, and helping to communicate. There are many resources of media like television, newspaper, and Snapchat, etc. Advertising, internet, television, radio, print, newspaper, billboard, magazine, and many more. Uses of resources. Resources are many and useful for us to understand everything around us. Some examples are Google, newspaper, television, and many more. Impact of resources of media. Impact of media are having both positive and negative. It is important that we should be careful while using media physically and mentally. In this lockdown period, it is very hard to work. And there are many risks, but doctors, nurses, hospital staff, and policemen are protecting us from coronavirus. Now have a look at our video.
Telling thank you to all the doctors, nurses, hospital staffs and policemen from saving us to coronavirus.
A big thank you to all COVID-19 warriors.
I would thank the doctors, nurses, and the policemen and all other staff who is protecting us day and night for coronavirus. Thank you.
On behalf of Wockhardt Global School, we thank all the healthcare people for fighting against deadly coronavirus. We also extend our gratitude to policemen, essential needs suppliers and farmers for supporting our community during this pandemic crisis. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.